What is going on YouTube? It's Diver, and today we're going to be taking a look at the flanker playstyle in Black Ops 3 or in Call of Duty in general. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So, the key role of the flanker. Well, the flanker is also a key position, just like the rusher, the defender, the slayer, is a big part of playing and winning games. Now, if you don't know what the flanker does, basically their job is to go all the way around, take the road less traveled, into the enemy spawn, and into their backs. So potentially, you will have the ability to outslay the enemy because all their backs are turned to you. And if you are running a suppressed weapon, then you have the advantage over the enemy team. Now, the enemy is going to be focused on your teammates and shooting them and outslaying, or just playing the objective. So if you can go from behind, then guess what? You're going to have quite a lot of kills on your hands, or potentially have them. Now, there are a couple recommendations I do have for this playstyle. Now, the first one will be any weapon of your choice, a weapon that you feel comfortable with. Personally, I run an SMG. Now, you don't really need to have suppressor, because, you know, most of the SMGs in this game actually get really hardcore nerfed with suppressor. But if you do want to run suppressor, I recommend having the VMP or the CUDA. Those are the two most prominent weapons to get a bunch of kills with the suppressor. But if not, I would recommend running any SMG you feel comfortable with, or any gun you feel comfortable with, rather. And when it comes to the perks, now, because there are no UAVs allowed inside of UMG and MLG, if you are playing those rules, I would recommend using Flak Jacket or Overclock. But if you're playing public match, then I would recommend putting on Ghost, because you want to stay off the enemy radar. Now, second, you want to have Hardwired and Fast Hands. Now, these two are key. Now, why Hardwired and Fast Hands? Fast Hands get your aim or your sight up really quick after you're running, because you want to get around the enemy fast. Now, when it comes to having Hardwired on, if the enemy has Tracker or Sixth Sense or something of that nature, you're going to stay off their radar. Being as sneaky as possible is key. Now, talking about being sneaky, we're going to be taking a look at our third perk slot. What you probably guessed it is Dead Silence. Now, Dead Silence is key also when it comes to being a flanker, because you want to be very stealthy. Being stealthy is key to winning gunfights and flanking the enemy successfully. Now, this helps out tremendously when you're playing uplink, capture the flag, search and destroy, and hardpoint, because the enemy's all focused on an objective. Meanwhile, you're there, you're running around their backside and hit them from behind. It's almost like a tidal wave coming in strong, and you're that wave taking out the enemies. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. Remember to go check out the channel. If you like the content, please click the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But above all else, have a nice day. Peace.